Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Divine Healing Creations. Today we are going to talk about the first step in healing holistically. So, if you're new here, hey, my name is Zuri Divine. My name is Zuri D. The D stands for divine, and don't you forget it. Divine in all my ways. To spirit goes the credit. So, the first episode was just me introducing myself, welcoming everyone into this space. This is a safe space. Not to sound cliche, but seriously, y'all, you're safe here. You are safe here. Okay. So, I just started the first video off just welcoming everyone into this space of healing holistically. Healing is not a one size fits all. It's not a one and done. Healing is a journey. Healing is truly a journey. And to heal holistically, like we talked about in the first video, if you haven't seen that one, please go ahead and go back and watch the first video. We talked about healing holistically, not just healing one facet of your life. Here we focus on healing your whole self, so that you are able to step into your highest version, so that you are able to be your best self in all facets of your life, in every way. That's what we are here for. That's what I am here for. That is the goal. And my intention, y'all, is to do just that. So, let's go ahead and get into the first step. So, in healing holistically, any type of healing really, the first step is, in my opinion, realizing that there is healing that needs to be done. That's the first step, y'all. Realizing that you have some work to do. And what goes hand in hand with that is acceptance. Accepting that there is work that needs to be done. And I say realizing is the first step because sometimes, a lot of times, we are just going through life, just going through the motions, and we don't even realize it. We don't even stop to think about why we do certain things, why we have feelings that come up over and over and over. These could be feelings of sadness, anger, woe is me, we may not understand why it seems that we are on a perpetual cycle, a perpetual roller coaster of emotions, that and negative experiences, or what we would call negative experiences, negative outcomes. Like the old folks say, y'all take 2 steps forward just to get knocked back 2 steps. Y'all, I don't think that's how it goes, but y'all know y'all know what I'm talking about. So the first step is just realizing, y'all, sometimes that's not the easiest thing to do. Realizing that something needs to be done here. Something needs to be done. It's not always easy to realize that, y'all, because the way Earth is set up, we have so many distractions. There are so many distractions. And it's set up that way on purpose, y'all. That has been done purposely to purposely hinder you, purposely stop you from healing, from realizing that you are amazing, that you are so much more than what you've been taught, what you've been told. The greatest information, the most mind-blowing, mind-boggling facts are not what you learned in school. They're not what everybody else is saying or doing because everybody else is saying or doing it. One principle that I live by and that I have taught and continue to teach my children is that if everybody else is doing it, you should most likely be doing the opposite. And that's no different with healing. Everyone else is distracted. Everyone else is preoccupied with what's going on in the media, what's going on with celebrities, y'all, these reality shows, whatever. Social media. There's so many things sent to distract. And so that's a step as well, a first step, realizing that those things are distractions. They're nothing more. They're illusions and distractions. So once you are able to unplug, quiet your mind, and actually sit with you, in those moments when you question yourself, and you ask yourself, why do I have these emotions? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I always sad? Why am I always angry? Why do I self-sabotage myself? In those moments, you are able to realize that there are things holding you back that you didn't even realize were holding you back because you thought, oh, I let it go. Oh, I haven't been thinking about that. Or, wow, I haven't thought about that in so long. Yeah. Those things that maybe you brushed up under the rug, things that you feel like aren't there anymore because you don't think about them, because you can't see them. Out of sight, out of mind, right? No. Not on the healing journey. That is not how it works. In order to heal, you have to allow yourself to feel those hard emotions. You have to allow yourself to feel. And once you allow yourself to sit with those feelings, those experiences, then and only then are you able to let go and heal. So that is the first step, my loves. Just coming into the knowing of realization. Just realizing. So today, I invite you to realize, my loves. Just realize. I invite you to just take a moment. I know that it can be not the easiest thing to just find a moment to yourself in this world. I understand. I really do. But just try to find at least 1 minute, maybe 3, 5, however long that you have today, to just sit with yourself and ask yourself, why? Why am I having these feelings? Why do I feel this way? Sit quietly with yourself, and I promise you that answers will come. And once they come, my loves, I invite you to accept. That is all. Today, your homework is realization and acceptance. I love you. Until next time, I am Zuri D. The D stands for divine, and don't you forget it. Let's heal together. Together. Ashe. Namaste, my love.